What is going on, homies? It's your boy StumpD back for the OPTC video, and in today's video we're diving into day 3 of season 6 with Grand Party. The INT buff is real, and because of that we are going to be using TOT MUSICA in today's video. Now TOT MUSICA I haven't really used at all since Grand Party first started, but she's been very, very good because INT driven is basically just a buff in itself, and this particular chick, she buffs INT and driven. So we are taking our INT driven, our quick driven, and our dex driven in with TOT MUSICA today. We're going to see if we can get our 3 wins to get us to 9 for the back end of Grand Party. So unfortunately I'm not streaming today, so I do apologize about that. I've got a lot to plan before I leave for Japan in like 3 days. I'm going away today as well for my mate's wedding, so I've got to deal with that. And tomorrow's Grand Party will be just done screen recorded because I will be down the coast. So I do apologize about that. But if you enjoyed the video, bud the like button for me if you're new to the channel. Hit the big guy subscribe button. In the comment section below, let me know how you guys are going in Grand Party. And if you are using the low power strat, or if you're using big teams, who are you guys finding as the best leader this particular season? With that said, let's dive in. Alright, so we found a Super Tandem Luffy comp. Super Tandem Luffy doesn't seem that scary, especially this particular season. I'm hoping we can see Super Tandem Luffy at the back end of Grand Party, because I am pretty confident that we can actually take him down. Strength team in the front, easy W for our quick team. Then we're going to use Dex against INT, and then our INT against his Dex. Those two are kind of interchangeable in terms of who could win. Their burst doesn't really favor their INT team, where our burst definitely does. So I think we can pick up the win there. But this first fight should be an easy W thanks to stuff like Akainu doing so much damage to strength. Like, so I could put Shiryu in the front if I wanted to, and that way I could do even more damage. But the HP cutting fixed damage team just absolutely tears through strength, which should absolutely tear through strength. They are using Jack. I wonder if Jack's level 11 rank 4 with all his new buffs. And obviously Kid can be a little bit scary, but without Kuma, the strength team doesn't scare me all that much. Okay, it's some good damage by Akainu. Unfortunately though, we didn't hit everyone. Now we take our HP cut. And now we can start popping off with some fixed damage. Oh, really? We only hit 2 units there to Sora. 2 units. He's going to hit 1 unit, isn't it? My days. That is a big annoyance with this team, because it's so built around sort of like HP cuts and fixed damage, that if we don't hit multiple units, we do lose a lot. We get the special one on Kid and Odin, which means we are going to save... It's going to save us a lot of damage. A lot of damage has just been saved there. Because Straw Hat Crew, they definitely got their special off, so that they got the haste. Once the haste kicks in, doesn't matter because we don't have to deal with the specials. Odin is upcoming though. Okay, didn't hit Odin again. And Akainu isn't going to go. Kid is dead though, so that is huge. Kid dying means that we are just saved from a lot of different, like a lot of damage. We're just going to skip this. He can keep his burst, that's fine. I feel like if you skip, the AI won't use their burst, so just be mindful of that if you guys are playing the game. And let me know in the comment section below if I am incorrect there. So strength down, moving on to INT. Now, INT is the big one because INT is getting disgustingly buffed under the rule set. However, Luffy doesn't boost INT or driven at all. So, at least we're getting a couple of buffs from our captain. With our captain not in the team, though, means that we should be okay. I really should have put Dofi in the front. I really should have dropped Dalton to the bench and had Dofi in the front, just to benefit from the damage. Because I don't know if they're actually going to be able to kill any of our units here. But they might, because INT driven is kind of crazy right now. Them popping their burst early was just absolutely fine for us. HP cuts of Blackbeard goes absolutely gnarly. We'd love to see that. Now Kid can do some damage, build up our defense a little bit. 18 defense, 25 on Luffy. Nice. Luffy, yeah, keep hitting Luffy actually. Okay, Blackbeard is dead, so now Dofi's going to come in. So I was wrong. They did kill a unit, which is kind of good actually, because now Dofi coming in is big for us. Hell is doing damage, man. Holy. Luffy's special as well means that he's going to give someone a full charge, which is awesome. You can stop hitting Luffy now. Stop hitting Luffy now. Stop hitting Luffy now. They're not listening to me. Smoker, I don't have a special. Okay. Really? Oh, he's still alive! He's still alive! That's a lot of damage, Dalton. Holy. Luffers, go crazy, bro. There's the revive. Kid gets the cooldowns. Let's use this now just for the funsies. Let's do some damage. Bada bing, bada bop, bada boom. See you later. Easy. Easy game. Easy game. So Super Tandem Luffy, he's not that scary. Hopefully we see him at the back end, like I said, because if we do see him towards the end of Grand Party, I will be trying to pick him off, because I do think that's an easy W. On to the next fight. Alright, so we found a killer build, and I haven't actually found any killers this particular GP season, so I figured that we would take him on. We can't see that final team, but it could either be another INT team, it could be striker-centric, because killer boosts strikers, or it could be Dex-driven. So they're the three that I'm sort of thinking. Probably leaning more towards Dex-driven, or striker-based. And for that reason, we are going to run our big INT team in the back. Their first fight is against Quick, so we can use our Dex team. That should do no issues taking this particular team down. There's a lot of HP cutters on this particular team. If they had Shiki and Kanjuro in the front, I'd be very scary. But Fuji is nothing to scoff at, because he's so much defense for their entire team. And guard too, so guard's a very underrated mechanic that I think a lot of people forget about. So we're just going to plot our way through here. We're going to take a few shots, but that's okay. Nice. Kaido's going to hit. Bada bing, bada boom. That's fine. Blackbeard going off is going to be crucial for us. We really need to make sure that Blackbeard does go, because Blackbeard's not only going to do a big HP cut, but he's also going to do a giant fixed damage shot. Kainu's going to do lots of damage to us. His HP cuts are so crazy. And now it's our turn to throw some damage back. So we tanked that fairly well. And rightfully so. We are Dex, they are Quick. We are their natural enemy, so we should be able to tank that very, very nicely. Pell's going to give a nice buff to the entire team. Plus, Pell's also boosting Blackbeard. Damn, they are tanking Pell really, really well. Like, really, really well. Alright, here we go. Blackbeard with all that damage. Look at all that damage. It's good damage. Kid taking out Shiryu is nice, but now Shiki coming in through the back is a little bit scarier than what Shiryu was providing, because we're not running strength. So Kaido going off twice before the 50-second mark is kind of nuts. Alright, here we go. Luffy, Luffers. Nice. Unfortunately, Luffy wasn't below 50%, so we don't get the full charge. I always love to see Luffy when he's below that 50%. But we're on 32 defense, so like I don't see them hitting us. I don't see them doing any damage to us. Killer's burst is almost charged. I couldn't even tell you what Killer's boost does. Burst does, sorry. Okay, that Thesaurus not even leveled in rank 5, so that's okay. Interesting. Another HP cut, another fixed damage. Alright, at this particular point, it's game. It is a wrap. See you later, Shiki. 13k from Dalton. Yeah, you bet your ass you guys aren't surviving when you're coming in. So, Dex Driven is going pretty crazy at the moment. You love to see it. Let's move on to the next fight of this particular batch. They are using a big old INT team. So, not the greatest thing for us, because INT Driven right now is just disgusting. Plus, Killer is boosting INT Driven as well. Just like us. So, they're getting a lot of buffs. Plus, they have their leader in the front. So, that means they're getting the leader buffs as well. So, a little bit scary. A little bit scary. They are using Kid as well, so Kid and Killer on the same team. TOT MUSICA. Who are they missing from this team that I normally run? Fuji and Blackbeard, from what I can see. So, the Moria-Uta combination, though, is still so godly for INT Driven. We're getting our specials off very quickly, which you love to see. That's a good HP cut from Akainu. A really, really good HP cut. Alright, here we go. Here's a burst from Killer. Some big damage, and then reducing our cooldowns is a little bit annoying. Now we're going to get half stats. Half stats for us doesn't matter all that much, because... Okay, Killer's being special bound. You love to see it. Half stats from us for this team like doesn't matter too much. Like, obviously being at defense down does, because we take more damage. But we're built around fixed damage and HP cutting, so that's not the end of the world when we do cop that. So, beautiful. TOT MUSICA's gone. Thank you, fixed damage. And Kanjuro, can you finish off Kid for me? Nice. You love to see it. Now that everyone's in, let's go like this. Hopefully we kill Killer with this, and then this will be a wrap. Beautiful. That's game now. See you later, alligator. 1 versus 8. You bet your ass you're not winning that one, Dory. Sorry. But that's going to wrap up fight number 2. Let's move on to the final fight, and let's see what we get. And for the final fight, we're going to go up against Verse Kaido. This particular Verse Kaido build is using a quick team in the front, which is great for our decks. The middle team, we're going to use INT, because I do think the final team is an INT team, and I don't like doing mirror matches. So, we're definitely going to rock it with this, and we're going to take on Verse Kaido. Verse Kaido is very, very good this season, so we have to be very, very careful when versing Verse Kaido, because Driven obviously get buffed, Kaido boost Driven, INT get buffed, Kaido boosts INT, and Dex gets buffed through Kaido, plus has a lot of Driven characters on it nowadays, so it's a bit scary, it's a bit sketchy, so we do need to be very, very careful. Plus, Quick Driven is very, very powerful as well, with all the HP cuts and all the fixed damage that I ramble on about every single video. So just be mindful of that when you are seeing Verse Kaido. Be very, very scared, because he is actually very, very good. If you are running Sai as well, just be mindful of that, because he can just decimate Sai. But if you aren't running Sai, you will be in a much better position when taking him down. Downside to Uta, Top Music Uta, is you only get 1 burst. Like, why do we only get 1 burst? It's only 4,000 fixed damage 3 times, like, well, 6 times really, but it's baffling to me that Roger can go twice and this chick can only go once. And the difference between their burst is immense. Roger's burst is way better. Okay, Blackbeard is getting absolutely peppered in the front there, and I would really like Blackbeard to at least pop his special off at least once. You can die after that, Blackbeard, but, like, get the special off once for the HP cuts and the fixed damage, please. And, oh, we've tanked everything. Okay. That's nice. Okay, I would love for you guys to just move back into your lineup, please. Kainu. Who are we gonna hit here, Kaido? I think, oh no, Shiki's your top dog. Interesting. Go on, Blackbeard. There we go. Everyone's together. Nice HP cut. Nice fixed damage. And a defense drop. You love to see it. Alright, now we're going to have to go through the whole tanking specials again. But that's okay, because we are Dex. We are strong. We are big Unga Bunga. Well, not really big Unga Bunga, but we are big damage. Big tanky. Big everything. That Shiki HP cut is kind of nutty. Alright, now Shiki's dead. Kanjuro comes in. Kanjuro's going to HP cut as well. Tesoro's got a HP cut waiting for us too. But I think we'll be okay. Yeah, we'll be okay. If Blackbeard goes down now, it's not the end of the world, because Dofi will come in. Luffers is going to give a cooldown to... Please give it to Kid. Okay, I gave it to Blackbeard. Blackbeard was pretty much going to get his special next time he came around anyway. So that doesn't really matter. But it's nice to see it. See you later, Shiryu. See you later, Kanjuro. Alright, we can wrap this up. This is a wrap. We can wrap that up. Beautiful. You love to see it. Dex vs Quick, like, nowadays, is pretty much free. But I have beaten Dex teams before with my quick HP cut and fixed damage team. So just be careful, but be mindful, depending on who your leader is. Does help you out quite a lot. Alright, so hopefully we can get our burst off here and we can actually use it to our advantage. They are using Verse Yamato in the front, which doesn't scare me as much as most people think Verse Yamato is amazing. But Fuji is going to basically cop a lot of the shots from Verse Yamato, so that's something we have to be mindful of. 27 defense off the bat, though, is kind of nutty. What the hell is that? That is a wildin'. Actually wildin'. Okay, there's the burst. We're going to take level 10 defense down. Damn. Our Fuji is in -1 defense. Oosh. Okay, here we go. Halve some stats. Who do we halve? I saw Dofi and Dalton. Who was the other one? Kid. Okay. Dofi's a good one to halve stats. I would have liked to see Yamato, like, more than anything, because Yamato's probably going to hit Fuji very hard. Alright, here we go. Big damage on Dofi. Nice. 5,000 damage on Dofi. Love to see it. Blackbeard. More damage on Dofi, please. Okay, we hit Dalton. I don't know if we hit Dofi. Kid is there as well. Kid's been taking a few shots, but the primary focus that we do want to kill here is Doflamingo. Alright, there was a revive. The revive looks like it was on Dofi. Now we can halve stats again. Now, because the revive's procced, we can proc this. Hopefully we kill Kid. Yeah, Kid's dead. Yamato's dead. Dofi almost dead. Alright, beautiful. We're in a pretty good spot now. We're in a very good spot now. Dofi's dead. You love to see it. You love to see it. Sub mask. Yeah, you're gonna do damage, but like not a lot. Okay, full cooldown to Sub mask again, so more damage incoming. Sub mask is gonna do a lot more in the last sort of 30 seconds. Cavendish. Ooh. Cavendish is an option actually for dex driven. I'd say, imagine if we just killed Sub mask there right before we got his special off. That would have been crazy. Once TOT MUSICA goes, this is a wrap for sure. Yeah, like they're gonna do absolute peanuts now, and we are basically untouchable. So, you think you're untouchable? Love to see it. When Kid goes, we can pretty much wrap this up. Oh, he's probably gonna wrap this up. Nice, awesome sauce. Well, that's going to wrap up day 3 of Grand Party Season 6. We are on the 9 wins. Things start getting a little bit spicy. And in tomorrow's video, I'm probably going to use Roger and Whitebeard. But like I said, it is just going to be a screen recording, so I do apologize about that. Hopefully, I can sort of crop it in a way that doesn't look super shitty for you guys. But if you enjoyed this video, belt the like button for me. If you are new to the channel or you haven't done so already, hit that big red subscribe button for me. Most importantly, though, wherever you guys are in this beautiful world, remember to enjoy the rest of your day. As always, homies, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Late!